lovelies, it's Miriam again, aka That Foodie Doctor. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be taking you in just 5 minutes step by step on how to make the perfect Nigerian sardine bread. If you love what you see already, you should definitely watch this video to the very end, because you'll be learning a lot on how to make your bread, how to make your dough, and every single thing you need to know about making your Nigerian sardine bread. So here are the ingredients that we'll be needing. The details of each of them will be in the caption with their measurements. So ensure to check the caption for the details of them. So first, in a bowl, we are going to be adding our warm milk. It shouldn't be hot, it shouldn't be cold, just somewhere in between. However, you can use warm water in place of warm milk, but I love to use milk instead. Next, I'm going to be adding in some sugar, next the yeast, and then 1 egg. Egg is optional, but I love to add egg and also even the warm milk because I prefer it. I prefer the flavor, and also because of the nutritional benefit. So I'm going to proceed to whisk the mixture, and next I'm going to add in my dry ingredients, which will be my sieved flour and some salt. The amount of salt that you'll be using is going to somewhat depend on the salt content in your butter. So if your butter is highly salted, you might not want to add salt, or you're going to just add little. So next we'll mix everything together, and next we're going to proceed to kneading our dough. So on a clean flat surface, we're going to add some flour to it. Next we're going to start our kneading process proper. So in kneading, we're basically using two techniques, which would be the pulling and pushing technique, and also the folding in technique. So if you watch closely, you're going to see me doing basically those two. After a while of kneading, we're going to add our butter, which I was talking about. So after adding the butter, we're going to do more of the folding in, and then we're going to pull and push once the butter is incorporated. So guys, we're just basically going to knead for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you are at kneading and all of those other logistics. So now, how do you know if your dough is ready? You know your dough is ready once it becomes more elastic, more stretchy. Even you will feel that change in the texture of your dough. So at that point, you know that yes, it's ready. So now you're going to get a clean container, add in a bit of oil, and then we're going to just transfer our dough into it and allow it to rise. The rising time would depend on what time you have at hand. For me, I just usually leave it to rise for about 1 to 2 hours, and next I just proceed with cutting my dough into smaller sizes. So in this video, I'm going to be cutting my dough into 8 different smaller dough, which I'm going to be working with one after the other. So after cutting them into the smaller sizes, I'm going to proceed to roll out the dough. Next, I'm going to be adding in my Titus fish. Add as much as you want depending on you. So I'm going to be adding my Titus fish in 2 segments because I want the Titus fish to be well incorporated into my bread at the end of the day. So after that, I'm just going to fold it over, and I'm going to put it into a buttered baking pan. After that, I'm going to proceed with covering the small cut dough and allowing it to rise even more for about an hour. You can leave it for 45 minutes, 30 minutes if you don't really have time. So after that, you'll notice that the size has almost doubled. Then you're going to egg wash. So into a container, I added 1 egg, and I added some mashed Titus fish because I really want that Titus taste. I want to satisfy this craving. So after that, guys, we're going to bake it at 180 degree in a preheated oven for about 15 minutes. And next, we're going to egg wash more and add a bit of butter and switch the sides of the pan and add it back into the oven. Bring it out after 10 minutes, depending on how brown you want your bread to be. And that's it, guys. We are done. Our bread is looking all yummy and tasty. You can tell from the look that the Titus fish is well incorporated. Our sardine is in every level of the bread. So guys, what are you going to be pairing your sardine bread with, or are you going to be eating it like that? Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please ensure to subscribe. I love you all.